Whoa. I guess now we got our test Beyblade parts going. We should see if these parts work. Time to test these parts for part testing in this part. We're going to test other parts. Yep. Test the Bushin Joker down around set. Accuracy and consistency for all of our tests. We will have the launcher's end pointing at the 12 o'clock point and rotate it exactly 3 times. This will allow the manufacturing design facing 6 o'clock. For consistency, we will be launching it at the center of the stadium as well as timing it. 3, 2, 1. That lasted for approximately 1 minute, 2 seconds. We will be doing this 2 more times to see if there was a consistent rate. Three, two, one. Do this for one more time. 3, 2, 1, shoot. I noticed at the third launch that it was wobbling more, which means it may be off balance somewhere. Could also be due to the dropping of the stadium. Stopped at 1 minute and 3 seconds, quite similar to the first launch. Alright. Next we will be testing it with the Explorer performance tip. This is said to be a more improved version of the Around. We'll do the same testing and see what happens. One, 2, 3. I noticed that it is launched unevenly and off balance. Something due to its design is making it wobble a lot more than the Around tip. It's quite interesting. It has only lasted for 31 seconds compared to our first testing, which is quite interesting. Alright, we'll start with the second testing. Same height. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Again, it has veered that way to the upper left. Making me wonder how off balance it is. This time has lasted double the amount as last time. However, it was still off balance. It's interesting. We'll shoot this for one more time and see the outcome. Same height, same distance. 3, 2, 1, go. Still have the off-balance shot of going to the upper left. restabilized afterwards. On our third and final test, it has lasted for 58.76 seconds. It's interesting as many say that it should be a lot better than the round. For our third test, we will be using the absorb driver. Same test. 1, 2, 3. In. 3, 2, 1. Looks like the absorb driver has lasted for approximately a minute. Quite similar to the revolve. The thing about the absorb driver is it has a gimmick where if you shoot it hard enough down, it becomes an aggressive attack type. However, we're looking more for about its free spinning ability. Three, 2, 1. And that was under a minute. That was 56 seconds. Now we'll do one more attempt. Same spin. 3, 2, 1. That was still under a minute. It looks like the revolve driver is still the better performing tip for our experiment. We'll test out 2 more drivers. Next, we will be testing out the orbit driver. It is a free spinning ball on the bottom, made of metal. Alright. 3, 2, 1, shoot. That was 1 minute and 13 seconds. This is a great time. However, I did not like how it swayed around too much, as it may alter the testing phases when testing out unbalanced parts. We'll see how that turns out later. This time it has fallen more or less dead center, so we'll see how it turns out. That was 1 minute and 7 seconds. Just a couple of seconds higher than the Revolve. Now we'll do one more test shot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. So I may keep using the orbit. We have one more to test. The last driver to test is the Atomic. This has a free spinning plastic ball with a plastic bearing around it. Three, 2, 1, shoot. I know it's at the 19th mark. Atomic started to waver. That was 50 seconds. We'll do 2 more shots and we'll see the results for all of them. 3, 2, 1. Minute and 2 seconds. It looks like when the atomic driver doesn't hit the edges, it has more time. It's quite interesting. Well, we have one more shot. Three, two, one, shoot. See, it has a forward one. I can't understand it, but we'll see how it turns out. And that was a minute 10. Interesting that it lasted a lot longer. Well, due to extensive testing, I believe that the Revolve and the Orbit driver may be the ones I use for more testing purposes. I'll be interchanging weights with the more rounded weights that I have, just to see performance.